why do I have so much contempt and disrespect for the world and a lot of the people in it? So as an ISTP 4-5, as a kid, I didn't have a whole lot of self-awareness. I knew I had feelings and whatever, and I thought, okay, this is how it is. I didn't realize I had any choice to change anything. I was affected by my environment. I didn't feel seen or understood by my parents, even though my parents loved me and did the best they could. So I accommodated everybody else, trying to make sure other people are comfortable, other people don't get their feelings hurt, and it was kind of like I wanted to make sure everyone else is taken care of. Part of that was fear, yes, but the other part was I actually do care about people. I actually do. And that kind of goes on, and then you get like these, like in school, if I dare to speak my mind unfiltered, the look on the girls' faces is like, she's so weird, like why did she say that? Like in grade school, like 7th grade or something, 6th grade, I was at recess with a handful of girls, and I was just kind of in thought, and I was like, what do you guys really like about yourself? Or what do you like most about your looks or something? Like, I really like my hair, or I said something like that. They all looked at me like, ew, like, why would you say something like that? Or like, you're so full of yourself. And it's like that was hurtful. That was really hurtful to me. Like, I wasn't born with the gift of socializing and knowing social norms. Like, it was really confusing to me why, when I say something that is honest, I get the feedback like, you're weird, or you can't say things like that. Even my sister would say that. Even my son says that. Like, he's 16 now, but like, I used to take him to Disneyland a lot. And so I can make little comments under my breath about people, just observations, like about how they look or something they did or whatever. And it might be something that's considered inappropriate because, oh my God, they heard you. Oh my God, they didn't hear me. Jeez, God. Obviously, I'm like whispering it. I'm saying it so they can't hear me. If I wanted them to hear me, they'd hear me. They would hear me. So it's like my sister, my own son, who is an ESTP, my sister, I don't really know her that well. I was never close to her. I suspect she's an ENTJ. And then just, the world in general. I'm just unacceptable as I am. And so it's like, it took me a really long time to learn how to be more selfish, to learn how to be happy. Like, I had to train myself that it's okay to be happy. Inner child is where that happiness comes from. Using FE as an aspirational function teaching and all that brings me happiness. So being brave enough to go for what I want, to being exactly who I am without worrying about what other people think about me or how they feel, that's freedom. That is true freedom. So like, yeah, do I feel bad for hurting people's feelings? Yeah, a lot of the time I do. As I get the healthier I get, the less I feel bad about it, because I don't let myself. I'm just like, you know what? It's the truth. If they feel bad about that, like, I'm not responsible for their feelings. I spent too much of my life being responsible for other people's feelings, being responsible for making other people comfortable. No more. I'm like so over it. And that's why, like, when, I don't know, when people hear me talk, like, I guess you could call it, I'm being more authentic, because it's what I truly think and feel. I'm not hiding it anymore. And it feels good. It feels really good to express myself and just be completely honest. I do still try to be kind. I mean, obviously, the more I respect someone, the more effort I'm gonna put, the more effort I'm gonna put into choosing my words carefully. But the healthier I get, the harder it is to be in society, to be around people. It's like everywhere I look, people are so like inauthentic, shallow. They care about all these things that just don't matter. Why do you need a mansion? Why do you need a mansion? Why do you need a Ferrari? Why do you need to dress up and like impress all these people that you don't even know? What I care about, what really matters, connection, intimacy, love, respect, freedom, peace. That's why I love the forest. Like, I discovered the beauty and serenity of the forest a couple years ago. It's like when you're around people, around the city, there's all this like emotional junk, all this extra junk that when you're a highly sensitive person or highly empathic, just you pick up the energy of all of that. And you know, the job I do, I work with people, and it is a job where you have to be caring, which it's easy to do, because I do care about people. But where it gets stressful, it's like it's all the extra junk, you know. I'm not going to talk about that, but until after I no longer work there. But the forest, it's like you go to the forest all alone and it just cleanses you, you know. Like, you go for a hike, or you just sit there by a stream or a lake, or just with the trees, the birds, and it's quiet. There's no other energy that you're picking up. It's just you and the forest, and it's like such a spiritual thing, and it's an emotional thing. Like, I go there and I'll have this emotional junk that I'm just like, how did all this get in here? Because I feel happy with my life and all that, but it's all the junk of other people getting stuck inside of me. And it's like, it gets so heavier and heavier and heavier, and you got to get it out. The forest cleanses me. I go there and I cry, and I'm just like, thank you for healing me. Thank you so much. Or I'll like open my arms to have the energy of the forest come inside me, and I'll just like bawl. I'll be bawling for like 5 minutes, and then I'm just like grateful afterwards. Like, thank you so much for healing me. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for guiding me. It's a really beautiful experience to have, you know, being one, connected with feeling yourself and nature. And it's not something, it's not the same when there's other people around. Like I like going to the beach, but like there's always people there. But in the forest, you can find those places where nobody is around for miles. And that's where the magic happens. But you have to open up yourself, open up your heart, open up, I guess it's the chakras. I don't know, I haven't studied chakras, but like, I know I have a big heart field, and I'm just like, open it, like, please cleanse me. And then I get cleansed. I just feel so good afterwards, you know? And then you get back to the city, back to work or whatever, people, you know? And it's like, you feel the difference. Like, there's just a difference in your body, like tightness, and I don't know. People just feel very draining to me now. When I was younger, I was used to it. So it's like, when you're used to something, you don't notice it. It's just like, okay, this is how it is. But now it's like, I know what it's like to be happy. I know what it's like to feel free, like truly free. I know what it's like to truly love myself and respect myself and value myself. And it's like, now that I know what that's like, it's just, everything else is just not tolerable anymore. I used to have a lot of stamina for that, and like, but now it's kind of like, no. Honor myself, honor my needs. Everybody else is getting their own needs met. Like, most people really do not care that much about you. They care about themselves first. So you find those one or two people who actually give a shit about you as much as they care about themselves. Or at least, like, if you care about yourself 100, they care about you 99. You know what I mean? You always got to put yourself first. And yeah, that's really important. So, I mean, when you're so used to giving so much to others and you finally learn how to give to yourself, it's like, you don't want to go back to that. Like, if someone is disrespecting you, no. If someone is trying to stomp on my freedom, nope. If someone doesn't accept me, or I can't be myself, my full self, no. Bye. Because I guarantee, if I'm not meeting a need they have, they're gonna discard me. So yeah, 4s can have a lot of contempt, and I definitely do. It's kind of like on a swing. Like I have this idea of how I want the world to be, like a beautiful utopian fairy forest type of world where everybody is in harmony and respects each other and loves each other. But like, my reality side is like, that's not gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. The people at the top are psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists. Like, if they die, just more people are gonna replace them, because they want power, they want attention, they want money. And it's like, the world is run by those people. I mean, I can't do anything about that, but what I can do is control where I put myself in the world. So I'm highly affected by my environment, like, so much. So, you know, I did the work of growing the inside, and so now the next step is the outside world. So the more and more I get to the forest, or I'm just around the 1 or 2 people who fill my cup, who love me and respect me and accept me, that's what I want in my life. Everything else is just noise, trash bullshit. And yeah, I have harsh opinions and thoughts and feelings about a lot of that shit. And I mean, come on, wake up. Like, why? Why would anybody want to live in this society? It's like, whatever, if you like it, cool, good for you. But anyway, maybe I explained it somewhat adequately enough. And anyway, if I ever do hurt your feelings, or like I accidentally abuse your like child function or your inferior function, I'm sorry. Sometimes words come out of my mouth, and it's kind of like if I'm speaking with my feelings, or I'm thinking about a particular person when I'm saying something. Like, everybody is their own human being, has their own individuality, their own experiences. So I mean, I am aware of that, and just like I am my own human being, I have my own experiences and all that. So I don't like to be judged, but you know what? We all judge anyway. We do. And it's kind of like, it takes energy not to judge, but it's like, no matter what you think about someone, there is going to be a judgment. Like, whether it's a good or bad or whatever. Do good and bad even exist? Whatever. It just is. So, whatever. Like, you can say anything you want about me. It's your thoughts, your opinions, your feelings. You're entitled to your thoughts and opinions and feelings, just like I am to mine. So we're all human beings, and that's okay. Like, I appreciate honesty. I really do. So, I mean, I'm an ISTP. Like, if you hurt my feelings, okay, yeah, that sucks. It really sucks. Like, if you do it in a way that is just like, nope, then okay, you're not gonna be in my life anymore. Just like, if I say something and you're just like, nope, cool, discard me, do it, cool, do it. We probably aren't compatible anyway, so whatever. Like, we're all human, we're all doing the best we can with our childhood experiences and all that. So, you know, I do want us all to be more loving and caring and accepting, but like, this is the real world, come on. So yeah, I do have contempts, I have judgments for sure, but I do try to treat people like well, because I want to be treated well. So, you know, anyway, bye.